We are just taking on this HMO and we are going to turn it into a single let because currently it was used as a HMO by our landlord client, or soon to be landlord client, and it's not working out as a HMO for them. So they've asked us to take it on essentially and convert it into a single let. The tenants have all moved out. So this is the first time I'm here. I'm just going to have a look around now, do a quick recce to see what needs doing and advise our landlord client accordingly. So what's, as I said, so what's the 4-bed? I think 4-bed HMO, 4-bed house share with a nice garden in there. So the location is actually really good in the sense of really good for a family, but it's not a great location as a HMO. And that's why really it's not getting the rent that it needs to work as a HMO. And also the rooms, I think, aren't really big enough, and there's not enough of them to make a HMO financially viable for this property. Anyway, so I had a quick look around. I think the main challenge here is going to be clearing everything out, so deciding what to keep and what to get rid of. That's probably going to take up the most time and require the most decisions. Then it's redecorate throughout. Now, annoyingly, a lot of the walls are actually in good condition, but then a lot of them also aren't in good condition. And with walls, with painting, you can't just paint a bit because the tone will be quite different. For example, that wall, it's actually not that bad. It's fine, as is that one, as is that one. But over there in the kitchen, you know, it's starting to. You really start to see the wear and tear, and if you just paint one side, it will stick out and it'll look weird. Like over here, for example, there's some marks there, some marks up there, along here. So unfortunately, you do actually have to redecorate, you know, a few walls fully, at least. But I would suggest actually just repaint the whole house because of the plan to turn it into a single let. And because there's only one tenant, they will see the whole property, and therefore any blemishes, so any differences, variations in each rooms and spaces will stand out. Whereas if it's a HMO, you know, tenants don't generally go in each other's room, so it won't be as bad. That's noticeable. The carpet again is fine, but it's quite worn. It's well looked after, but it's quite worn and it's actually quite dated. So potentially recarpeting as well. It's quite dark in here, so maybe the lights need looking at. Now the landlord's already aware that there's a leak issue here, and it's actually coming from upstairs, from the bath upstairs. So this is on the list of things to do. That's the wall. There's always going to be marks along the hallway, so along the entrances, and where you hang up coats and stuff. Some nails in walls, it's very annoying. Stickers, tape marks where people, you know, tenants have put up stuff, which is why, you know, generally you don't like putting stuff up on walls by tenants because it damages them and it's very expensive to put right. Okay, so let's go to the bathroom. This is going to be where the leak is. It's there. As you can see, it's still running. So essentially, yeah, reseal that. I mean, with bathrooms, if generally they're in good condition, it's making sure that there's no leaks, everything works. And then it's resealing everything. Where needed, replace these rubber strips. And then redecorate if necessary. But that's not the playbook for bathrooms. In here, previously leak up there, so it's going to need to be redecorated. Again, carpet's fine, just dated. And you can't just, these are old carpets that you can't really get anymore. So you can't really just change, you know, a bit of the carpet here, because it would just look really weird. You unfortunately have to change it to something new. And when you do, and this is why we go for grey or medium grey carpets, because it's a good classic all-rounder. And you know, if we do have to replace it in the future, it's very easy to get similar carpets to it. If that particular range has stopped, you can always get another medium grey carpet. And then you can replace parts of you can place rooms and spaces rather than have to replace all the carpets. Anyway, this is another bedroom. Again, just decorate. Yeah, not terrible, but yeah, needs redecorating. That has to come down, and that's very annoying. So this is a cult. This is an error, and it's been nailed into the walls. But you can't really have tenants hanging laundry in around here. So yeah, because it will lead to damp and mold. So they'll have to come down, or maybe we'll work something out with that. Okay, so another room. We've been in this room. Oh yeah, so when you are attending properties that have bathrooms, always have a look up there like that. This would be second nature. Have a look up there to check that's on. This one is on now, but it was off. So I turned it back on because that's how you get damp. Because obviously it's off, it's not doing its job. There you go. So that's an on switch here. That's off. Turn it on. This is an on switch for this. So that needs resealing along there. Everything just needs clearing and then redecorating. I have to look at the grout as well. Redecorate. Remove the furniture. It seems like there's a lot to it, and there is a lot to do, but the majority of it is really three things. Massive clear out, deciding what to keep and what to get rid of, redecorate throughout, and recarpet. And then there's remedial works, which is checking what furniture you want to keep, which means testing them, see what is working, what isn't working, testing all the lights, replacing all the light bulbs, and then checking for leaks and stuff. But that's just like minor maintenance works like that. But the majority, the main works would be redecorate, recarpet, and get rid of furniture or stuff that you don't need. Anyway, that's on. Okay. I hope that's been helpful. See you guys in the next one. Bye.